Hello, this is Svetlana Shapitsina, and in this tutorial we will learn how to set up several AngularJs applications for our ASP.NET MVC project. I'm using Vim and Visual Studio Remap shortcuts during my work. All of them you can find at my Google Plus profile. In our Snifters project we already created AngularJs application mailbox. Here it is. And today we need to start creating user management AngularJs application. And in folder scripts up, here is our messages up, and now we need to create additional folder, and we call it profile. And in this folder we will create the main TypeScript file of our user management application, and we give a name aProfile.ts. And first of all we create a module for our application with the same name, and after that we need to open our controller, one of our controller with name breeder personal controller. It's one type of our users. We will have several types. It's one of them breeder, and another for people who are looking for dogs, it's looker. And here in index we need to set a module for our application, and we use viewBack, Angular app, and name of our module aProfile. Then we need to open our layout with Alt-N, layout. It's in views shared. Here it is. And on HTML tag with ng-app we dynamically set our Angular application. And since we had just one Angular application before, we used to do it differently. We used to do it statically. When we open our messages and our main TypeScript document for our messages application, we can find module. It's our profile, and in messages here is our module with name messages for now, and it used to be sniff. And when it was just one, we set a module on our HTML tag with ng-app and name of sniff here. But since now we want to add as many applications as we need, we set it dynamically with viewBack Angular app. And I will close it for now. Here is our viewBack Angular app aProfile for our breeder personal controller. And if we open to compare in messages, it used to be our messages controller. We need to find our index, and here you can see that with the same syntaxes on viewBack Angular app we dynamically set our module messages. So when our messages application starts, Angular app messages module starts, and the same for our user application. After that we need to create a bundle in bundle config document. When I click Ctrl L, you can see that it's in our app start folder. and here we create a bundle for our messages application and for our user management application. And here is some difference. When we create new bundle for messages, we use include directory, and then we give a path to our messages folder in app, and with this syntaxes we include all folders that we have in messages and its controllers and another. And if we want to get all documents inside of another folders in messages, we use this syntax with star.js and then comma true, and we use it on include directory. And for our user management application, we use include, and then not just our profile folder, but we tell that we want include separately controllers with all documents. Since we don't have subfolders here, we don't use true after that. We use only documents from this folder. The same with model and services. We already created them, but we will talk about them later. And we use just include. And why we do this? When we open index of our application, it's with Ctrl+L location. It's location in views, breeder personal folder, index razor view, and here in index we separately render our script AProfile.js of our TypeScript AProfile. And as we remember, TypeScript is code generator for JavaScript language, and you can see that in one of windows we type our TypeScript code, and in another TypeScript converts our code to plain JavaScript, and it's very convenient to observe it in real time. And when we render our script in index, you see here is JavaScript document that already created for us, and it's name of our main, and here is rendering our bundle AProfile code. We do it separately since we need to add our AProfile.js in the end of all our JavaScript files. But if we add it to our bundle, somehow it appears in the beginning of all our scripts. So we manually create a separate bundle and then render our script after our bundle in the end. Okay, we created this, and if we compare to our index in messages that we did before, we have also our bundle messages code, and here we use section scripts for our bundle, because we render only bundle in this index folder. I will close it, and we set second of our application with name it's our user management application in scripts, in folder up, in profile folder. We created main TypeScript. We created module and set in our breeder personal controller one of our users types controller, and we created bundle for our scripts. And that's it for today. Thank you. Bye bye.